Thank you so much for downloading Mindful Menu. We are looking forward to making your meal planning a little more simple. Today, I'm going to show you how to use our app so you can get the best possible experience out of it and feel a little more comfortable as you begin meal planning. The main thing you're going to see when you log into our app is our featured weekly menu. Our menus are run from Monday through Sunday, but we publish them the Thursday before so that you have time to go shopping and prep your food and just plan what your week is going to look like. Right underneath that main weekly menu, you're going to see a button that says Favorite Recipes. This is where you can save recipes that you really like, enjoy, and would like to make again. And then down at the bottom, you'll notice a scroll bar where you have access to the 6 previous menus that Mindful Menu has published. So if you need a little more inspiration or just a couple extra recipe ideas, you can click on these previous menus to get some additional recipes. It should be noted, though, that after 6 weeks, the menus do drop off. So if there's a recipe that you really enjoy, make sure you click the heart icon so that it saves to your favorite recipe. Down at the bottom, you'll also notice a button that says My Plan. That is where, once you add things to your plan, that's where you will be able to access it. And finally, the button here at the bottom that says More, that is going to give you your account information, help you log out, or contact us if you have any questions. So now I'm going to show you how to create a plan and what that will look like. So I'm going to click on this weekly menu, the main weekly menu. We always write a little note to our customers that's at the top. And I'm just going to scroll through these 7 recipes and I'm going to add a few to my plan. Now, as you can see, when I find something that I like, there is going to be a button up at the corner that says Add to my plan. I'm going to click that if I would like to add it to what I plan to make the following week. The heart icon to add to favorites is in the upper right-hand corner. And if one of our recipes is gluten-free, dairy-free, or vegetarian, it will be noted by a little icon in the bottom right-hand corner. So now I'm going to go through and add a few of these to my plan by clicking the Add to Plan button. And remember, you can always go back. You can choose some from your favorites. You can choose some from your previous menus to create your plan. Once I've chosen the recipes that I would like to make the following week, I'm going to go ahead and click down at the bottom that says My Plan. And now everything that I chose is now part of my plan. So I chose these 4 recipes here. Once you are in My Plan, there are 2 buttons that you should pay attention to. The first one is the shopping button. Once you click that, it will create a shopping list for only the recipes that you choose, and a prep list. A prep list is going to be anything that you could do prior to the start of the week to just kind of give you a little bit of a head start so that you're prepared and that dinner time goes a little bit better during the week. When I click on shopping list, you can see that it's going to create a shopping list for me based only on the recipes that I chose and that they are divided up by sections of the grocery store. Now, the great thing about this is you may have some things that are not on the list, but you don't want to create a separate list for those things. So you actually have the option to add a new item and you can type in whatever you need for shopping, click OK, and then it will show up on your shopping list in alphabetical order. So as you're scrolling through the list, you'll notice that most of the items have an amount next to them. Some of them are going to have a little drop-down arrow button. The drop-down arrow button means that more than one recipe calls for that particular ingredient. So if you click that, you will see that this, like for example, olive oil, there's 1 tablespoon for one recipe and 1 tablespoon for another. So I'm going to make sure that I have 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And then when you're done, you just cross off as you go. So that's how to use the shopping list. The prep list, which is the other button on the My Plan, is going to give you a list of things that you can do beforehand to help you get through the week. These are just optional things that we recommend. They're not necessary, but they will save you some time. Now, the last thing I'm going to show you is what it looks like when you click your recipe. So for example, let's say I'm going to make Southwestern turkey burgers. It's already in my plan. I can see how much prep time and cook time and how many it's going to serve. I'm going to click the little button at the bottom that says Start Cooking, and it always starts with a tip. We love to include tips that are going to make things a little bit easier for you or things that we noticed as we made them. Then it's going to be the ingredients list, and finally, the instructions. So that is how you use Mindful Menu. We hope that this video helps make it a little bit more simple. Remember, you can always contact us by clicking the More button down at the bottom and sending us an email, and we are happy to help you with any questions you might have. Thanks again, and we look forward to hearing your feedback. Happy planning.